Hello everyone, my name is Dhruv Tomar and I am an intern at LEXIS and Company. So today in this video we are going to discuss a really interesting topic which says that hostile witnesses and evidentiary value of their testimony under the law of evidence. Now introducing my topic with this title which says that in a vote based system uh, we set up a significant job to get law and order of the residents who lose confidence in their legal framework for settling their questions in the official courtroom, or they made remediless that they would turn the additional protected or extra legitimate estimates which will influence the actual premise of the majority system of rules. Now there is no more execution of laws identifying with the hostile observer. The arrangements which are there they are with respect to the antagonist observer and which were under the cloud. So by dismissing for a situation they help the court in finding the reality, and which is a must for everyone. Now the observers turning threatening in something typical occurring in the criminal equity framework. The entire case of the indictment can fall just a bogus articulation of the observer. The outcome is that an ever increasing number of residents are losing confidence in the viability and the framework of the system in providing equity to the people, which is a big question now. However, the observers keep on going antagonist and they don't make honest affidavits in court, and equity will consistently endure, and people's confidence in viability and validity of legal interaction will keep on dissolving and broken. Now, as per a very great jurist, as per Bentham, he says that witnesses are the eyes and ears of the equity, which is obviously a very well said term. Now, we will understand that what are witnesses, what are hostile witnesses, and we will discuss them in detail. Now, hostile witnesses is said to be when a party calls in a witness to dispose in its own favor. Generally, the witness goes against the party calling him. The situation arises in many of the cases where witnesses do not give answers in favor of the party calling the person as a which is called being called as a witness. The court has to declare the witness as a hostile one. It is not the option of the party calling the witness to do so. So the adverse reference by the witness towards the person who calls him in a manner which helps the court to uphold or reject the statement of witness if crucial in a case and a trial. But what does actually happen is that the expression which says that antagonistic observer has hostile and its beginning in the custom based law. So the word hostile must be deciphered in a far reaching way. The capacity of word hostile under precedent based laws was to give safe protection from against the creation of a gullible observer who resolutes by the antagonistic proof and ruin the reason for party which following such witnesses. Now common law set out specific characteristics of a threatening observer, and for example not envious of coming out clean at an occurrence of the gathering calling him, or the occasion of an unfriendly amenity to the gathering which calls such an observer. Now Indian law likewise infers the significance of hostile observer from the customary laws. Now here the term threatening, which is observes that the observer was acquainted in the custom based laws with gives satisfactory defend against the invention of a sly observer who persistently antagonistic proof and which ruins the reason. Now for this reason custom based laws set out specific idiosyncrasies for an antagonistic witness. Let us take an example that not covetous for coming clean at an occasion of gathering or calling him, or the preference of threatening enmities to gatherings or calling such an observer. Now we would be taking that dictionary meaning of a threatening witness. What does it says? So a simple certainty that an observer under the watchful eye of the meeting's court offer expressions identifying with the past of the arrangement case, not quite as the same as the made him by the submitting officers, really make him an antagonistic observer. Now, an antagonistic observer is a person who says that he has proof and he gives proof that he is not covetous for advising the truth to the court, which actually happened in Sir J.P. Wild Coles versus Cales and Broke case, and it was proved in this case the dictionary meaning of threatening witness. Now, coming to the historical background of the hostile witnesses, so the standard and its inventiveness of non-arrangement of a gathering of his observers tracked down because the base of from the preliminary congregation as the roots can't be resolved with assurance. Now, the method of preliminary was stylish during the Middle Ages on the mainland in the England, but where it got preliminary by bet of law, party making and war, it couldn't build up its request for the protection of its compurgators, which swore that they accepted and he talked in reality. So here was the brief introduction to the hostile witnesses testimony. Now in another video we will further discuss this in detail. Thank you.